Right, welcome back to this second episode of the building an app. Um, we are today gonna continue on where we left last time with this iOS app, and yeah, should be interesting. Today we'll be trying to just flush out the layout, the design, and so on. So I think it's going to be very interesting and very nice, just to make everything look the way we want it, so we can start hooking things up and start making navigation work and stuff like that, page control, all of these things. So yeah, let's get going. So where we left off last time is this authentication view, which is which I think we're gonna one of the things we're gonna do is we're gonna probably pull it out into a login and a register view, because otherwise I think because we want them separately. So we had the register button in the bottom, and we have the login by itself. So we have it as two different scenes. And one of the things I also want to do is apply the same styles to both of them, or some of the same styles at least, because if you remember, let's try and pull it up. If you remember, one of the things we had was that the design of the text inputs and stuff like that is the same on both the login and the register view. So let's see here. Yeah, so you can see this is the same style as that, and these have the same styling, and that is the same. So there's a lot of the same things going on. So to make sure that we don't kind of duplicate a lot of the things, a lot of our code, we're going to abstract the styles out into its own file, basically. So yeah, all right. Let's get going, shall we? So what we have is, we have our authentication, and I'm gonna now rename this to login, and we're gonna make a new file called register.js, and we're gonna make a new file called styles.js, where the common styling will live for these two. And then I think we're gonna just do authentication, just to keep everything nice and flush, and we're gonna do like this. So now we know that the styles in here are the styles for the login and the register view. So now we're gonna have to here in login, this will be called login, and that will make later. And doobie-doo, then we have to go out an extra folder to get to these things. And this will have login. So this shouldn't change anything. Authentication index. Oh yeah, of course. Scenes. Well, that was correct. And we have to go to login. There we go. Okay. Can't find. Oh, we have to call a login here. Whoopsie. There we go. There we go. Okay, so as you say, this didn't change anything. We're back to the same, which is good. That's what we wanted. So we can go out of that again. Let's remove this. And put it into the styles. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna, well, first we have to import the style sheet from, I really can never spell from, React Native. And then we're gonna export, then, really? All right. Why is my editor making weird red lines? Well, we gotta import styles from, I think we have to do it like this actually. From, maybe we don't. I don't remember actually. I think the way if you do it like this is if you try to import, if there are more things exported from the same file, let's just try and see what happens if we don't do it. Styles from. Well, it's just didn't. Wow, I spelled style from correctly. Yeah, okay. So it looks like we have to do it like this. So we can see we have the same styles again, which is really nice because we want to pull in the same stuff from before, or we want to apply it to the register view as well. So if we just quickly, and this isn't very good, but let's just quickly do like this. no one sees it. No one's watching. Okay. All right. Let's get on with this, shall we? Where's my browser? All right. So. Let's go to the docs, and I want to look a little more at what's it called, text inputs. If I can, there we go. Okay, here. So like one of the things I don't want it to do in any of them is to auto capitalize anything. So what is this default value? Okay, the default value for autocorrect is true. We want that to be false as well because it's an email and a password, so it shouldn't autocorrect anything. So autocorrect false, and the same goes for the password. I actually don't know if it can tell text input to automatically. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't by default. Keyboard type, well, it's a normal keyboard, so multi unchanged, untext change, unfocus, unlayout, unscroll, placeholder text color, we have that. Return key type. How do we keyboard? Ooh, God, that's slow. Didn't I disable slow? Oh, there we go. Okay, apparently I didn't. Well, on the first one it should be next, right? Next. And go or done? Probably go. All right. Next. And go. All right, that's good. Cool. Sweet. Okay, let's see what else there is. Style value, blah, 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 return key label. Oh, that's what we just clear button mode on key press selections. All right, it looks like that's it. I wonder if we can change the color of the keyboard. Keyboard type appearance. Okay, should we make it dark? Keyboard appearance dark. Let's do it. We can always change that. It's easy, but okay, cool. I think that's good for now. Let's start applying some more styles. So as we can see from here, we want the well, yeah, we want a logo. We want the image. So let's make a view. Let's see. I think there's an image. You just do source. You have to import it. No, it does it on there apparently. Okay, looks easy enough. So image source. Is it a self-closing? Yes, it is. And what was it? Require? Yeah. Require. And then it's a string. Okay, so we need to resources. Let's see. I made a folder earlier on the train with all the images. It's basically just taken from what's his face. No, that didn't work. Okay. Well, just if I delete that and I say boom. No? Okay, I'll just import it in the folder over here. But I just exported or sliced the images from the static design. All right, there we go. So we have our images now. So let's. I wonder if we have to import resources. I guess we'll figure it out, won't we? Where were we? Here. So I mean, we have to go out one to get out of authentication, out of scenes, and then into resources, and which one is it? So it's the logo. Close, please. Did I capitalize that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Good boy. Do I have to specify the and as I read about at some point, apparently, I'm not sure if that works. I don't remember where I read it, but it will automatically, like, if you have 1x, 2x, 3x, or half x, like static files, it would automatically apply the correct one based on the screen density, which seems really cool that it does that by itself. So apparently you just specify like this and it takes the one that matches. So let's see what happens when we reload. Well, blimey me if we don't have an icon or a logo. Cool, okay. Well, another thing we need is the buttons. What the hell is mine? There we go. So, or yeah, well, there's two buttons because this text down here is a button as well. That is a button. That will take you to this view, and this is a button that will take you to this. Nope, that view, the Discover view. You know what? I'm actually just gonna no, I can't hide the. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So two buttons. What view is this? Okay, that's the text or the input button we use. Okay, so we have a view. So now we basically make a view for the login button, and then I'm going to make a view for the register button. So we have a view. Wait, style. Login. And we're going to view style of okay. Here we need a touchable highlight. No, touchable opacity. I keep doing highlights. I don't know why. Touchable opacity. And the reason I'm doing touchable opacity compared to highlight is it just looks better. Highlights does something weird and I couldn't be bothered. when this looks good straight out of the box. So so here we'll have it's going to be the same style as the registers button. So let's just call this. Well, it's not, is it? Let's just call it login button for now. And obviously we need a text saying login. Yeah. Let's make a space here. Let's give it a style of something like okay. And now we're doing the same for the register button. Sorry about that. Create account. Okay. So now we have two buttons. Yep. So and I think that's all the components we need. So now we basically just need to style it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We got all the components and good. Okay, so let's get on with it. I mean, it's good for that. So let's start with so we called it. I'm gonna go down here. Login button text. And well, we need a login. Let's do that first, actually, because that needs like a that's what I call it, right? Login, but yeah, okay. Border with one border. How tall should we make it? Same as we 40? It's easy to see when we got there. Let's so that gives us a border radius of 20, and we need to do overflow hidden. So I mean, I think the size looks okay. Let's give some styling to the whole, wow, to the whole view. Let's give it, say, 40. Oh, sorry. Okay. So go. And let's give this some padding. What do you think? 12? No, that's too much. Look pretty good to me. I think let's font size. Oh, wait, is the default 14? React Native default font size. Is there a default? Like in pixels? Whatever. I'd say that looks good. I think we're giving it a, well, we'll see after, I think. It's hard to tell right now. Okay, so okay, logo. So let's try and look at this logo thing. Well, we need the align items property. I'd say that should put it there. Good. This is probably not good practice. Because I'm specifying hard values. And it probably should be based on the it should probably be based on the size of the screen, the dimension of the actual physical screen. But I think for now we'll just do it like this, and we'll see how it works out. But yeah. $2,000? Jesus. $215. Alright, cool. So from this to this we need 80. And that's input, yeah, input buttons. Margin bottom, 80. All right. And 40. Okay, that might be a bit too much then. Let's what do we call it? Register button text. Because we want that to be a different font size as well, right? We want it to be quite small. We also need to have let's just do it like that. Yeah? I think that's pretty decent. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna figure out some way to push this up or compress. Yeah. And the oh, okay. So that doesn't automatically happen. I guess I gotta put some function on that says what happens on this click, an event that will then move it to that. And clicking go is the same as clicking login. Actually, I think it might partially be because of this. I think there's a bit too much space here. Yeah, I like that more. Yeah, because I think there's a bit too much. I mean, looks good to me. Okay. Let's make the register. Actually, let's just because we need most of this. And we need like a different margin bottom because we need an extra field. So we're gonna just just call that as register. We still need the same here. This is still the same. We need another. It's another one of these though. And let's go to okay, cool. So we need this one. Well, we don't need the register or create account button. We just need a create account. I should probably call this something else then. But logo rec. Still need its center. Still want the same margin top, which is 160. And we just want another margin bottom, which is gonna be, well, let's think about this. We're removing a button on the bottom, but we still want the same spacing there. So basically we're just adding another 40, which is the height of the input fields. So 175. Huh. That. Okay. And that's it. That's. So yeah, now we have a view to create account and a login view. Just apply the same styling over. That's really nice, actually. We can optimize it at a later stage. I just kind of want to make it look like something now. I think that's not the most important thing, but right now I think that's where we are, or where I am in my stage of let's do this kind of thing. Okay, so I think we should go on to make the profile view here. Right now we're just going to hard code everything again to get it looking nice, and then I can also build it to my phone, and when we get the page control and stuff like that, we can start swiping between it, and we can actually interact with it and start testing out the different interactions and start testing out the layout and the sizing and everything like that, and just see how it actually feels on a physical phone, which is which I'd say is pretty important for something like this. It's definitely something we need to consider. Yeah, I think that will be the way to go now. So I'm just gonna make a new profile. Okay, so let's think. We need an image. We need a style sheet. What else do we need? We need text. And we obviously need a view. Do we need anything else? I don't think so. Not for now. Wow. Woo! Spelled react or from correctly. And we're going to import view container from status bar background. Okay. So render. Okay. So let's see. Let's just start by going to the app, and here we'll say profile. We have to import it first. And it's probably still gonna big here because we're not returning anything and we're not allowed to do that. Yeah, unexpected token 16. Yeah, we have to return something. So let's just well, we need the view container, as we always do. Okay. Status bar background. And then we can start getting going. Okay, so first things first, we need a image, profile picture. And that needs an image, source, or was it like this? Require, shit. Okay, out, and then to resources, image. Okay, what's the next thing we need? We need a name. Name. I was wondering if I should call it profile name, but And of course this is bad. We're hard coding here. I mean, which we shouldn't, but we're gonna change all of that. I just kind of want to see like how it's all gonna feel on the phone, like moving around, how it's actually gonna look. Like, it's one thing designing things statically in like a in something like Sketch or Adobe XD or whatever you prefer to use, but it's another thing when you actually get it on your phone. There's And the same with the thing with Jake, the simulator. Like, it's a different feeling having it on your phone, like holding it in your hand and manipulating it. It's it feels real in a different way, and you can feel if it's real, and or if it's something that's kind of like, that seems like a homemade botched job. Um, so, and then of course we don't want that. So we need runners, description. Yeah, why not? And I think, I'm not sure I'm gonna like this myself even. Oof, this isn't gonna be pretty, guys. This isn't gonna be pretty. I'm sorry. But we're yeah, we'll fix all of that. And I mean, of course, all of this is metrics. 530. And then A, yeah. Righty. There's no O. Radius. Yeah, I'm using American keyboard. I could just switch today for the U, but we'll just, if anyone was wondering, I don't know why, but I just felt like, okay, whatever. Shh. So the next thing we need is this thing, which is like, whoops, let's turn that off. Personal description. And I actually think we're gonna do something like that again, just instead of running. Okay. And we need it in, like, you can't say that, Michael. We need 2 columns. I'm thinking we'll make 2 columns and then like have them, like, give them a margin on each side and then flex so that one flexes right and one, or starts from the right and one starts from the left, and then they just fill up the space. so it looks like this. So I'm gonna make 2 columns. To have it in. Let's do this like so, just for now, just until we, so I don't have to switch back and forth every time. And all of this will of course be supplied by your profile instead of being hard-coded like this. Okay, so I think now we have everything in. We're going to worry about the page control in a later episode. As a matter of fact, I think it's probably going to be the next one. Can't find variable. Oh, yeah, of course. Whoops. We got to create the style sheet. Otherwise, it's like, what are you on about, man? Oh, jeebus. Okay. Oh, run as description. Did I forget? Oh my god. I really... That's quite a bodged job, actually. Well done. Give me a second while I linger in my shame. Totally forgetting all of this and copy-pasting. Are you... Okay, can we find and replace? Styles and replace with styles. Replace all. Thank you. There we go. Well, that looks flippin' horrible, but we got everything, so it's time to style this baby up. Okay, let's start from the top. Started at the bottom, now we're here. No, okay. Profile picture. I'm so sorry, guys. 80. That was the most horrible thing I've ever done. Like, why did I make it? Sometimes I really don't like myself. Like, why did I do it like that? Okay. Well, if you remember, I don't know, let's zoom in. I actually have a border around our image, which I forgot. No. Why do you think I want to make a switch statement inside of view? Profile picture border. Maybe it's just me that's stupid, but I don't know why I would do that. Oh, yeah, no, okay. There we go. Border. Border width. 1. Border color. Is that what it's called? Border color? Or is it just called color? Where's my browser? There it is. Oh, it's over here. Oh yeah, it's the style sheet. React Native style. There. View. Border color. Okay. Let's well, it's the same color as this, so let's just do that. There. We're using this purpley kind of color. .110 by 110. And border radius is it's got to be round, so it's 55. Overflow is hit. Okay, there we go. Profile picture. So align items center. Yes. Okay. And it needs a margin top of, what did I say, 80? Right? I think I said 80. Yeah. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. On to the next. So that's the name. So, oh. Aren't we technically gonna align everything in the center? That didn't work. Well, we need the font to be bigger, right? But that's on the text. So we need it to be, to have a margin on the top. 30 and 20, 24. Why is my changing thing over here? It's really annoying, actually. Can't pull that over. No. Okay. What did I say? 40? Shit, I already forgot. So bad. 30 and 24. Oh yeah, that's why. 30. 24. Okay. Name, text, font size, 24. And the color is same as this. Cool. Okay, on to the next one, which is runner's description. Line items. Because now I got it. 97, that's going to be 100. Cool. Yeah. Do anything else in that? Oh, we need these to be purple. Well, if I have these purple, technically that one should be as well. Whatever. We'll look at that later. I don't think it doesn't have like a particular importance right now that is purple or anything. But yeah. Padding right 47, padding left 47. Oh, that's way too much. Maybe actually, because I think the font on that is a little big. I think we figured out that the default is 14, and this I want to be 12. So, well, whoops. Runner's description text. Okay, that's better. So then it's onto this bad boy. Okay, so personal description. That's my cursor. So that needs to be flex 1, and it needs to be column. Flex direction. Direction. Well, it didn't complain, so I guess it can't be that wrong, can it? Oh wait, I don't want it to be column, I want it to be row. Oh, okay. I didn't spell it wrong because it works. So I'm guessing I'd made the font size 12 again. Yes, I did. I'm sorry, that's probably really loud in there. So let's, yeah, I think that's it. So margin or column 1. I think I have the flex 1 property as well, and then on the left, how much do we? Hello? 80? Let's try 80. And let's try. Aha! Okay. That didn't really do anything. Huh. Why isn't it applying the styles to it? There we go. Can remove this again. Well, 80 is definitely too much, I see. What? Should it be the other way around? Oh shit. No, I know what it is. Pardon my French. There we go. Is that centered? Well, definitely need some margin bottom. Let's go 40. Aha! Now that's something. Okay. Cool. I think that's it for now. It's getting late. And I gotta study for the exams tomorrow. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave this here to get some sleep. So I think this is good for today. What we did was we created the layout for the profile view, like the visual layout. This allows me to build it onto my phone and actually see how it actually looks on the phone, on the physical device when you sit with it in your hand. Because one thing is having this static design that is it can be quite hard to translate to an actual device. There's something different when you start manipulating with the interface, something that we need to consider. So I think that's good to get that done early on, to see how it feels, try and interact with it. Because yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there's a difference. Like you can, it's hard to describe, but you can kind of just feel if it isn't right. If it doesn't feel like a real application. Application. Good job on the delay. Wait for it. Application. We also, it's right here, abstracted out some of our code into two different scenes, and the styles are to a new file that we then import into our login and authentication. And you can now see we have an email. Whoops, we definitely have slow animations on here. There you go. And so of course we gotta figure something out about like when we hit this, like the whole thing should slide up or it should compress. But that's something we'll have to look at. Also, I'll click here. It should go to the down here, and we added the go, so you can log in and create. Create will take you to the register view, which is basically the same as the other one, just with an email, password, and password, so you can verify and create account. So yeah, which reminds me, actually, we probably need a because yeah, let me show you. If I write something here, it's going to show up down there as well. Okay. So now I can see, now they have their own individual. Okay, good. So just do it like this, just so you can see theirs. Yeah. All right. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And next time we're gonna look at routing